Stopped at 8. Sorry, 9:12. That's 9:22. Sitting in our reading spots.
It's reading work study.
Reading workshop. 9:22.
Oh, Mr. Guy, I have to go to the finish him. I'm taking my sweater.
Why do you have to do that now?
Because Mr. Guy, I just remembered. It will take more than 1 minute.
You can go after the easy lesson.
But the minute I haven't even started.
We're starting now. Your break is over.
Reading book. Yes, in our reading book. That's all you're reading. Carlo, where are you? Right in the back. Oh, yeah. We need our reading book. Oh, you can move all the way from there. Yes. And now we don't feel like so the others are under here. Well, when you work with us, you have sports. What sports? You are an advantage. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Where's everybody else?
Oh, that's okay.
They're out on the field.
No, in the muro back there. In the wall back there. I go for them.
No.
Hold up your socks.
I'm showing a picture of someone riding in a train.
I see that.
They're riding, like R-I-D-I-N-G, not writing, not R-I-W-R-I-T-N-G, but riding. What do you think riding in a train? Maybe give me. Have you ever ridden in a train before? Thumbs up if you have or not. Okay, or metro. Metro. Okay. Same sort of thing. Subway, train, same sort of thing. What do you think? Riding in a train, riding in a metro, and reading. What do you think they have in common? Think about it. Now talk to your partner.
I don't have fun.
Now figure it out. What do you think they have in common?
Riding in a train. Reading? Well, my partner is not here. I didn't come and respect me.
They have a point. You just shout at people that they're not responsible. You say they're late. Their action isn't responsible. But we can't define people.
But it's true.
It was an irresponsible action does not mean you are irresponsible. You've never done anything irresponsible? Are you an irresponsible person? But you're not an irresponsible person. We can't define you as irresponsible. Yeah, sometimes. 5, and 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Class city, class. Yes, city, yes, city, yes.
if I'm riding on a train or I'm riding on the metro, my vision of the train is the car I'm riding in. However, the section I'm riding in, that's all I see. Okay? However, the metro and the train or whatever, there are a series of cars that are connected. Okay? And that's just like with reading. In reading, if I'm reading something, I'm only seeing the chapter that I'm reading, or the sentence I'm reading, or the paragraph I'm reading. However, I know it's connected to the entire book, and that I need to start thinking about the entire book, even when I'm just reading that little part. Okay? And so I was kind of rereading some of Tiger Rising last night, doing the work that you all are doing in your books. And I was really, I kind of got to that part again where was it? He said keys, right? And Rob opened his mouth and let the word fall out. Keys, he said. And so he told Sistine once again something. And that made me I thought about previously when she was demanding that she knew about his mom. And she let that out. She's dead, cancer. What's her name? He let that out. The tiger, he let that out at the beginning. Something the author is trying to tell us, a bigger idea, a bigger picture than just these small instances. So we have to think of all of them together. He told her about the keys. He told her about his mom. He told her about his mom dying of cancer. He told her the name of his mom. He shared his little figurines with her and accepted that they were his. He told her about the tiger. There's all these things now adding together that we have to think about. Why is that happening? Maybe the author is trying to tell us that, you know what, if you feel appreciated, maybe you're more honest with people. Maybe there's something about trustworthiness there, that they are in a trusting relationship, and that when there is trust, you can be more open with people. Maybe that's the big kind of life lesson Miss DiCamillo is trying to teach us in the book, this idea about trustworthiness and being a trustful friend and a faithful person. So that's our job as readers. That's your job as a reader during workshop, is to do this same kind of thinking I did. What was my process that I just used there? Talk to your partner about what you saw me do and what you listened to me do. You can join up. You're both missing a partner.
That's why it's lifeless. Because let's say if I don't trust you, I'm not going to trust you.
All right, ending our conversations in 3, 2, 1, 0. And I forgot to mention something. I didn't want you to specifically talk about what I was doing with this specific book. You do with your book that I did with Tiger Rising. It's the idea of reading something and understanding that it's important and trying to what? Connect it back to the whole book. And once we're able to connect things back, the plot, objects, characters, once we're starting to connect all of that stuff together, everything that the author is trying to teach us, then we can have a theory about the book. And that's the work you're supposed to be doing in workshop. It's not just reading. If you're just reading, you're not doing the work. If you're just reading, you're not doing the work. And this requires work. Because it's hard work. Sometimes writing is hard work. Sometimes reading is hard work. It can be. But if you know it's hard work, it probably means it's going to be pretty darn good for you. Nothing worth doing is easy. Nothing worth doing is easy. So don't allow yourself to not do the work because you think it's too hard. That's an excuse. Start connecting the pieces of your book together. There's a lot of things happening. Everything is connected. I challenge you today, as you're reading, something happens. Think about everything else that happened before them that is related to that one event. I know you will read today, something will happen, and that you can connect it to pieces that came before it. Unless you're on page 1. Okay. So go off and do that work today. Obviously, whoever was in the back table is now there, okay? But everything else remains the same. It's the week 1 Friday, so the schedule for the tent is in the back. Now we skip. I mean, we can't keep track of all that stuff. Sometimes there's skips. People on Mondays, it's going to be Puentes, right? You're going to miss out on Puentes, so that's a bummer. Okay, so
wait, this meeting is a Monday?
no.
Oh,
No, el viernes. ¿En serio?
I don't care because I don't have to go to school. I don't have to